Hey everybody, Retrofied here. Today's day 21 in this month-long marathon leading up to the Switch 2's launch. And for today's video, I wanted to go over some new news, some new leaks about the Switch 2. So if you guys are excited about the Switch 2, make sure you leave a comment below telling me what you're excited about. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're trying to hit 500 subs by the time the Switch 2 comes out. So if you guys want to support the channel and like these type of videos, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more. So without further ado, let's get into these leaks. So first off, Nintendo is gearing up for the Switch 2's launch. A lot of Walmart's been taking out their Switch displays in favor of putting an advertisement for the Switch 2 there, which means we're going to be getting kiosks for the Switch 2 probably pretty soon. Hopefully it's around its launch. It'll probably be a couple days after, or maybe it will be launch day. Also, some of these Walmarts are putting up advertisements outside. These pictures come from Reddit and it just looks so cool. Also, a lot of stores in Japan are already putting up displays for the Switch 2. Now, these aren't kiosks you can play, but they have the system just out and about for people to look at. And they have little cards that you can take to the register and purchase. But this means that we are getting there. The Switch 2 is almost out, and I'm so excited for it to come out. We have less than 2 weeks left, almost a week left till it comes out. So moving on to our first leak of the day, we're supposedly getting a direct the week of the Switch 2's launch. Now, whether it be before, whether it be after, we're going to be getting one, hopefully, within that week. Now, make sure you guys take this with a grain of salt because a lot of leaks could be fabricated, but hopefully this one isn't. The leaker this comes from has had some good leaks in the past, but has also had a lot of fake leaks. So it's a 50-50 if we do get this direct, but I would think that they would do a direct just to show off more holiday titles, show off some more gameplay of the games that are coming out. I doubt they would come out with a direct right after its launch. I think they'd come out with it a day or two before, which means that we're a week away from a new direct. So if I were to predict a little bit of what the direct's going to have, like I said, I feel like there's going to be a lot of holiday titles shown off and a lot of new third-party games that we haven't seen yet. Because like I said in my previous videos, the Switch 2 has a lot of third-party support, so I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of more big third-party games rather than a lot of farming simulators. And I think we'll definitely see the reveal of Luigi's Mansion 4. If I'm wrong about that, you guys come back here and let me know. Because I truly do think we're going to be getting Luigi's Mansion 4 soon. And I think it's going to be revealed pretty soon too. Hopefully another title we get some more info about is Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. But you never know with Nintendo. So one really cool piece of news I wanted to mention is that Costco is apparently having lower prices for the Switch 2. So if you guys have a Costco membership, I would definitely try to get your Switch 2 from there if you haven't already gotten one. Because I bet they're going to have a lot launch day because I'm pretty sure they didn't have pre-orders. But a lot of the prices are a lot lower. They're also having some custom bundles, like how GameStop had some own custom bundles. But I believe the price is almost like $50 cheaper. And the Pro controllers like $10 cheaper. A lot of these prices are a lot less than you'd be paying at the regular stores. And Costco has always done this. So has Sam's Club. But they've always had these like super lower prices because you pay for the membership. So another really cool piece of news is that Game Chat will be available for free till March 31st, 2026. Now they did this with Switch Online whenever the Switch first came out, is just gave everybody a free period, but this is really good for a lot of people who don't really want to pay that money for Switch Online, and it just lets you use the Game Chat and, you know, decide if you like it and want to get Switch Online so you can use it. And this is really cool because that means that I can cancel my Switch Online membership. But yeah, if you guys are still on the edge about getting Switch Online so you can use Game Chat, it'll be free for an entire year for you guys. Alright, so next, here's a picture of what the box looks like compared to the OLED box. Now, I said in one of my older videos that the OLED box was pretty small. I remember the original Switch box being bigger than that, but I don't know if I was right about that. But the Switch 2 box is a lot smaller. Now, I don't know if this means that they just perfected how to put all the things in the box, or if we're not going to be getting as much in the box. But the Switch 2 is a bigger console than the Switch 1, so I would assume that the box would have been bigger. So another little tidbit of news, the Switch 2s and games are actually being sent to the stores now, which means that they're either going to be putting these up soon, or just showing some ads for them. But they have the games in the back, they have the systems in the back, which means that they are ready to launch this system. I'm so excited. We're so close to the Switch 2. Alright, so last tidbit of news. A lot of microSD express cards are being put out in stores with advertisements saying that they're compatible for the Switch 2. Now, if you're getting a Switch 2 launch day, I would really suggest going to get one of these, like, soon. So you have one whenever it comes out, so you can download all your old Switch 1 games, all your old save data, because if you have an SD card in your Switch 1 and you try to download all your games from that, you're not going to be able to do it all. Now, these are a lot more expensive, so I know personally myself, I'm going to get a smaller storage option, maybe upgrade later on and just use the SD card for something else later. Alright, so now lastly, I want to ask you guys a question. What are you guys going to be doing for the launch of the Switch 2? If you guys are pre-ordering it, what are you going to be doing on the midnight release? Are you going to go right at midnight and just grab it and walk out? Are you going to get there super early? Have you not gotten one yet and are trying to get one? But whatever your plan is for the midnight release, let me know in the comments below, because I really am intrigued about that. I know personally myself, I'm going there super early in the night, bringing my Switch, bringing some drinks, and just sitting out there with the lawn chair, even though I still pre-ordered one. I just want to get there super early just so I can get like the first one. And a lot of the guys that were there when I pre-ordered mine are going to be picking theirs up, and they all said that they were going to bring their Switches and stuff. We could play some Mario Kart or play some Smash. But I am so excited for this system. We are almost there, just a couple more days, and we have the Switch 2. So if you guys are excited about the Switch 2, make sure to leave a comment below telling me what you're excited about. Make sure you subscribe, because like I said at the beginning, I'm trying to hit 500 subs. And thank you guys once again for all the support. So I will see you guys tomorrow.